There was once a young man named Daniel who lived in a small but busy town. He was kind, hard-working, and full of dreams, but he had one problem: he wanted everything fast. Whether it was success, money, skills, or peace, he believed things should happen quickly if he tried hard enough. And when they didn't, frustration slowly began to fill his heart. Daniel worked at a small workshop, repairing wooden furniture. He was talented, but he wanted to grow faster than reality allowed. Every day he compared himself to people who were older, richer, or more successful. Every day he wondered why life seemed slow for him. And every day he felt more stressed, more lost, and more impatient. One afternoon, after losing an important client because he rushed the job, Daniel walked out of his workshop feeling defeated. The sky was grey, as if reflecting his mood. A strong wind began to blow, and soon heavy rain started falling. People around him hurried to take shelter, but Daniel continued walking, lost in his worries. A few blocks away, he noticed something unusual. There was an old man sitting calmly on a wooden bench under a tree, even though the storm was getting stronger. The man wasn't afraid. He wasn't running. He simply sat there, watching the rain with a peaceful smile. The storm around him didn't seem to disturb him at all. Something about that scene made Daniel stop. The old man slowly turned and looked at him. His face was gentle, and his eyes were warm. "You look troubled, young man," he said softly. Daniel hesitated, then spoke. "I am. Nothing in my life is moving fast enough. I work hard, but everything feels slow. I feel stuck. I feel tired." The old man nodded as if he understood better than anyone else. "Come," he said, patting the bench beside him. "Sit for a moment." Daniel sat beside him, still stressed, still breathing heavily, still frustrated with himself. For a while, neither of them spoke. The storm raged on. The wind was loud. The rain was strong. But the old man remained still, as calm as the quietest morning. Daniel finally asked, "Why aren't you worried about the storm? Aren't you scared you'll get sick or drenched?" The old man smiled. "I cannot stop the storm, my boy, but I can control how I face it." Daniel looked at him, confused. "What do you mean?" The old man leaned back and closed his eyes peacefully. "Life has many storms, some outside, some inside the heart. You cannot stop time. You cannot force growth. You cannot rush peace. You can only learn to wait. You can only learn to be calm." Daniel listened silently, unsure how to respond. The old man continued, "Let me tell you a story. Maybe it will help you." Daniel nodded slowly. The rain softened a little. The old man began speaking. "Many years ago," the old man said, "I planted a bamboo seed. I watered it every day. I cared for it with love, and I waited for it to grow. 1 month passed, nothing happened. 2 months passed, still nothing. A whole year went by, still no sign of growth. People laughed at me. They told me I was wasting my time. They told me to plant something else, but I continued watering it." Daniel listened carefully. 2 years passed, then 3, then 4. Still nothing. My friends gave up on me, but I didn't give up on the bamboo. I believed it was growing roots, even if I couldn't see them. The old man smiled softly. And then, in the 5th year, one morning I saw a small green sprout. The next day, it had grown taller. In the next 6 weeks, the bamboo grew over 80 feet high. Daniel's eyes widened. 80 feet. In 6 weeks. The old man nodded. Yes, but the truth is, it didn't grow in 6 weeks. It grew in 5 years. Those years were spent building strong roots so it would not fall. Daniel felt something shift inside him. The old man placed a hand on his shoulder. Life works in the same way. Sometimes you see no results. You feel like nothing is happening. But something is growing. Inside you, strength, patience, wisdom. These are roots. Without them, you cannot rise. Daniel looked at the rain, his thoughts quieting. The old man continued, You rush because you think you are behind. But the truth is, you are exactly where you need to be. Not every season is a season of growth. Some seasons are for learning. Some seasons are for building roots. And it is the roots that make you strong when your time finally comes. The storm slowly began to calm, the rain turning into a soft drizzle. Daniel spoke softly. So, I just need to wait. Not wait and do nothing, the old man said. Wait and grow. Wait and trust. Wait and stay calm. Life is not slow. Life is preparing you. Daniel felt a peaceful warmth spreading through his chest, something he had not felt in a long time. The old man stood up and stretched. Remember, young man, the strongest people are not those who rush through storms. They are the ones who learn to stay calm until the storm passes. He began walking away slowly. Daniel called out, Wait, will I see you again? The old man turned and smiled gently. Every time you choose patience, I am there. And then he walked away, disappearing into the soft rain. Daniel returned home that evening with a lighter heart. The next morning, he woke up with a new mindset. He did not expect fast results anymore. He decided to focus on small steps, one day at a time. He cleaned his workshop with patience. He fixed furniture slowly but beautifully. He learned new skills with calm focus. He stopped comparing himself to others, and gradually he felt something changing inside him. Weeks passed. Months passed. Daniel didn't rush. He didn't panic. He didn't let stress control him. He simply grew like the bamboo, building strong roots, and then one day something beautiful happened. A customer praised his work and recommended him to others. More clients started coming. His business grew, slowly but steadily. But this time, Daniel wasn't anxious. He was grateful. He understood now. Life rewards those who keep working, keep believing, and keep waiting. Whenever Daniel faced stress, he remembered the old man sitting calmly in the storm. He remembered the bamboo tree. And he remembered the words that changed his life. You cannot stop the storm, but you can control how you face it. And just like that, Daniel learned the greatest secret of time and patience. When you stay calm, life becomes clearer. When you stop rushing, progress begins. When you trust the process, everything arrives at the right time. Daniel's life didn't change overnight, but he did. And that made all the difference.